What's up, YouTube? This is Kaz, and welcome to the Kingdom Perfumes experience. I'm so glad to have you here. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. If you're a returning viewer, so glad to have you back. Today we're going to be talking about Father's Day fragrances, so stay tuned after the intro. Okay folks, welcome back. So like I said, we're going to do Father's Day fragrances. Before I get into it, I usually like to start off all of my videos with a quick and simple prayer. For those of you who'd like to skip the prayer and go to the beginning of the video, there'll be a link in the description below, no pressure. For those of you starting the video, starting the prayer with me, let's go ahead and start. Heavenly Father, we thank you for my viewers, and we just thank you for all of our dads. All the dads out there, whether they're biological, stepfathers, or even just father figures in our lives, Lord. I just pray that you bless these men so they can walk in, nobility and valor and, just walk in godliness. We just thank you for the men in our lives that have led us to positivity, and we just pray that they continue being strong, that they continue being the protecting, nurturing people that they are, that they're meant to be. In Jesus' name, amen. Alright guys, so like I said, we're going to be going over several Father's Day fragrances. Now, I got the idea for this video because I was just thinking about my dad and thinking about my fragrance journey, right? Growing up, he would always wear these different things. Like he wore Giacomo. For some reason, I don't know why I didn't include it. Silly me. But I just called him up one day and I was just like, hey, what are some of the fragrances that you wore? And I have them laid out. I'll show you guys in the camera. One after the other, but yeah, it's just really cool that he just recounted all these from memory. Now he's in his late 60s, so some of these are pretty old, but a few of them are good for people that are in their 20s, 30s, etc. Actually, maybe two of them are even cool for people that are a little before the 20s, like if you're in your teens. So without further ado, let's dive in. Number one on the list. And I don't have boxes for all of these. I did this video already, an entire video, and I accidentally deleted the footage. So some of the boxes are gone, okay? The ones with boxes, I'm doing a little giveaway. So I'll figure out how I'm going to do it by the end of the video. I'll think as I'm talking to you guys, but let's just start. So first one, Cartier Declaration. Now this is a banger. This is the OG. This is not one of the fragrances that my dad mentioned, but I figured I'd add it because it is pretty dad-ish, but it also is pretty youthful, okay? I just want you guys to get some of the details of the fragrance, all right? It has this nice little lever release, okay? And so this is a great fragrance, by the way, Cartier Declaration. And it's just this really nice, you got lots of spices and aromatic herbs and like pepper, citruses. I think there's some cedar wood running throughout the whole entire thing. So let's talk about Cartier Declaration. This is not one of the ones that's going to be giveaway, but really nice bottle, really nice juice. You can see I put a dent in it. So yeah, let's talk about this fragrance for a second, all right? It's an aromatic, woody, floral musk. That's what Fragrantica calls it. I don't really get much muskiness from it, or at least in my head, I don't really think about this as a musky fragrance, more aromatic and woody. It's an eau de toilette, came out in 1998. The nose behind this is the legendary Jean-Claude Ellena. You'll see his picture come across the screen. So that is number one, Cartier Declaration. Beautiful fragrance. I highly recommend. It's one of the fragrances in this video that I recommend people can still get. It's not too old or dad smelling. So even though it is more of a dad type of fragrance, I think it can work for everybody, even in today's world. The number two fragrance is Brut. So this is Brut by Faberge, I believe. All right. This is one of the giveaways. Here's a bottle. Alright, and it's pretty simple fragrance. This is more one of the grandpa-ish type fragrances, just being honest. It's really nice and smooth, green, musky, but it reminds me of Ben Gay a lot. So I don't think a lot of folks are gonna really appreciate a smell like that anymore. There might be some connoisseurs out there that still want this smell, that want to relive it, and I'm more than happy to give it away. So this is Brut Special Reserve. It's an aromatic fougere, that's what Fragrantica classifies it as, but I think it's more of a green muskiness, maybe an aromatic fougere musk. But it's really nice. It's an eau de cologne, and it came out in 1964, I believe. Now, apparently there was a re-release in 2014, and I think it's called, like, there's like one that's classic, and maybe there's one that's like special reserve. This says special reserve, so I don't know if that's what they re-released, but anyway, it's really good. The nose behind Brut is unknown, but it's a really nice fragrance. It's simple, fresh out the shower, green, musky fragrance. That's what you got. Just think of Ben Gay a little bit. Number 3 is going to be a fragrance called Taxi. Here's Taxi. Here's the box. All right. Got a little taxi cab thing going on there. And now Taxi is this is a really aromatic fragrance. It is a lavender balm. And I like that. It has a really nice lavender in the opening. Now Taxi is categorized by Fragrantica as an aromatic fragrance, and it's spot on. It's an eau de toilette. It was released in the 2000s, and the nose behind this is Mark Buxton. You'll see his picture on the screen, and I'm going to spray it on a tester strip here to acquaint myself. Yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, if you like lavender, I think you really would enjoy Taxi. All right, you can tell how old this is. You know, the cap isn't even secure. Don't pick it up by the cap. You know, it's a simple, cheap plastic cap. You got this like ribbed kind of style. Really old stuff, man. This is old school. But the lavender is really cool in here, but I still think it has that old feel. So you might not feel comfortable wearing this out and about right now because there's so many more modern fragrances that use lavender, and I don't think that you'll appreciate standing out in that way, unless you're an older person. Yeah, really good lavender though, and it's not sharp or anything like that. It's a really nice, smooth lavender. I do enjoy it. I just not brave enough to wear it myself in 2021. So we're gonna be moving on here. Number 4 is gonna be Coty's Aspen, or Aspen by Coty. All right, this is something that does not have the box because I wear this myself. It's one of those that younger folks can wear. Okay, hopefully you guys get a good view of that. Good stuff right here. Coty Aspen is an aromatic fougere. Now you'll notice a trend, by the way. A lot of these older fragrances are aromatic fougères. It's just that classic, traditional men's cologne. Fougères are a really powerful odor family in the men's fragrances world, and it's a really great composition. The fougère is very powerful. Aspen is an eau de cologne, released in 1989, and the nose is unknown. I mean, it's by Coty, so I'm assuming it's one of their in-house perfumers, and we're just gonna spray this on. Aspen is really good for fresh out the shower vibes, or if you're just going to go hang out or run errands or do something simple. Now, Aspen is actually a place, it's like a mountainous place, a snowy mountainous place, okay? The idea behind naming it this, and I don't have the box for like the story or whatever behind it, but just think of, a cold place, people snowboarding, people skiing, mountains, right? This is what you think about when you think about Aspen by Coty. And that's what you're gonna smell. You're gonna smell that cold, powdery, soapy, clean fragrance. That's what you're gonna get. And I love the way that it kind of gives you this brisk, exhilarating, cold feeling. I really appreciate that. Again, number 4, Coty Aspen. I recommend this to guys of all ages. If you're on the younger side, you spray some of this on after gym, before gym, after the shower. People are gonna appreciate this. So it's one of those fragrances that, even though it's a dad fragrance, my dad wore it, it has a youthful vibe, and that's good. That's good. All right, number 5 on the list is going to be Jovan's Musk for Men. I put a little bit of dent in this. This is not being given away. So this is it, Jovan Musk for Men. Now, Jovan has a lot of different fragrances. My dad didn't say which Jovan, he just said Jovan. And I was like, okay, I'm assuming it's Musk for Men, so I already had it, I didn't need to buy it. But it's categorized as a woody floral musk on Fragrantica. It's an eau de cologne. All right, released in 1973. And the nose behind this is Murray Moscona. You'll see either his name or a picture go across the screen. I don't remember if I was able to find a picture, but you'll see it across the screen. Now, what does Jovan Musk for Men smell like? It's just that. It's a really nice masculine musk. I think it has some citrus nuances as well. I'm just gonna put some on a tester strip. All right. Now you're noticing a lot of these are eau de cologne so far. So quick splashes, right? That means you can douse yourself in them, and they're very cheap. Yeah, it's a really nice, kind of bright, citrusy musk. And for some reason, like, Jovan just makes me feel so cozy and clean. It just makes me think of like just wearing sweatpants, like right after the shower, right? Just getting in some comfy, cozy sweatpants in the winter after shower. I know that's really specific, but it's just that it's really cozy and really nice musk. I don't think anyone could go wrong with owning a bottle of this, and it's nice to put in your gym bag. So if you're showering after the gym, you know, you spray on some Jovan Musk for Men, you're gonna be smelling great afterwards. So highly recommend. It works for all ages and it's still very applicable. So Jovan Musk for Men, he still wins. Dad fragrance, but it's one of those modern dad fragrances. It works. Not all of these works, but I rock Jovan. Next, number 6 is going to be One Man Show by Jacques Bogart. Here's a box, all right? Not much to see there. Now this is going to be part of the giveaway as well. I have a little 30 ml bottle. Now the bigger bottles for Jacques Bogart fragrances have a built-in sprayer, but this does not because it's a smaller bottle, you know. So this is it. Very sharp, nuclear. This is a nuclear fragrance, okay? I am not comfortable wearing this in 2021. My dad wore this growing up, and of course it works for him. He's a much older man. But this has that old school, like really sharp lemon. Yeah, it's so strong. It's a Chypre based on Fragrantica. It's an eau de toilette, and it was released in 1980. The nose is Roger Pellegrino. You'll see a picture of him on the screen. Yeah, this is sharp, you know, maybe some lemon, some citruses. I think there's a little bit of spice, maybe some woods. Now, after it starts to settle, it's a little bit more enjoyable, but I still think this profile is very, very dated. So I don't know how much you're gonna get away wearing something like this in today's world, unless you're much older. Yeah, so if you're an older person, I think a Jacques Bogart One Man Show you will love, but it is a nuclear fragrance, and I wouldn't want to do that to you if you're a younger person. So just, you know, one of my dad's fragrances, and it brings me back when I smell it. You know, him going to work, coming back home from work. It's just one of those fragrances. Next on the list, I forgot one. Totally forgot a fragrance. So pause. I'm back. So, number 7 on the list, Geoffrey Bean's Gray Flannel. I put a tiny dent in it. All right, good stuff here. This is an eau de toilette. It's categorized as an amber, woody, clean, soapy fragrance. Fragrantica, amber, woody, but I put clean, soapy myself. Eau de toilette, released in 1975. The nose behind Gray Flannel is Andre Fromentin. You'll see a picture of him on the screen. Let's spray this guy. Wonderful. Now, the interesting thing about Gray Flannel is it's this nice white, powdery, clean. This is really weird, but it sometimes reminds me of the smell of chalk, that white chalk growing up in school. but not in a turn off type of way. And it smells really good. This is, again, another really good refresher fragrance. Really good stuff here. Young folks can wear it, older folks can wear it, and I highly recommend you to try this out. Again, a lot of these are quick splash ons, except for the Declaration. That's like a nice, more sophisticated one. But so far, this one and Coty's Aspen are really nice for out the shower or casual, going back and forth, taking care of things. And now it's really hot, so I don't know if this type of profile would shine that much in the summer. It's good, and it's not like too heavy, but I think spring is where this would shine, and maybe slightly cooler weather. I think Coty's Aspen would shine in any weather, but yeah, it's really nice. It has that white white linen effect, right? It says gray flannel. It kind of speaks true to his name. And this is the fragrance that my barber actually has on his counter to kind of freshen his clients up. He has the splasher. There's a splash one, and then there's the atomizer spray. So he has the splasher. Highly recommend. Geoffrey Bean, gray flannel, all ages, safe. Next fragrance is going to be another Coty release. All right, Coty's a big fragrance conglomerate, so they got tons of stuff on their portfolio. Number 8 is Preferred Stock by Coty. Now you can see it has this purple juice. You see that? It's beautiful. All right. You know what other fragrance has purple juice? I think Zaharoff's Perfume, signature Perfume. You should see the picture of it on the screen. Beautiful fragrance. I'm actually planning on buying either their triple pack or something. I gotta get some Zaharoff in my life. I just ordered 2 samples of the Signature Royale and the Signature Noir. So if you guys have not heard of Zaharoff fragrances, please check them out. I'll put a little link in the description so you guys can check out the website, but it's good stuff. Anyway, back to Preferred Stock by Coty. So this is an Amber Fougere, according to Fragrantica. It's an Eau de Cologne, another Eau de Cologne. You're gonna have to douse yourself in this. Released in 1990. The nose is unknown. It's Coty. So we're just gonna spray it. And the reason why I decided not to keep the box for this one and keep it in my personal collection is because out of all these fragrances, this one has a lot of lavender too. Just like, oh, that's beautiful. Has a lot of lavender too, just like Taxi. All right. But what it does with the lavender is way smoother. All right, this is way smoother, and it's a beautiful lavender. Almost juicy. There's some other stuff going on in here. I don't have the notes in front of me, but it's really enjoyable. I think there's some sandalwood in here. There's obviously lots of nice lavender, and it's just smoother, creamier, sophisticated, and I really enjoy it. It really is the preferred stock. No pun intended, but it's good stuff. So this is also another one that, you know, as a young man, you can have in your collection and not smell like a grandpa. So Preferred Stock by Coty. All right, we're almost done, guys. Number 9, and I believe this is the very last one. Number 9 is the epic one. A lot of you have heard about this. All right, from Guy Laroche. Boom, Drakkar Noir. Now, many of you know people that have worn Drakkar Noir. This is absolutely awesome stuff, and I'm gonna unbox it. Now, I thought about keeping this, but it's still a bit too dated for me, so I'm not brave enough. I think my older brother got a bottle of this from my dad a few Christmases back, and he can wear it. He's in his 40s, even though he doesn't look like it at all. But we're gonna talk about this. This is another aromatic fougere. No surprise. All of these have been either aromatic fougeres, aromatic, or we only have like a few amber fougeres, but most of them are fougeres. The nose behind this is Pierre Morgnier. You'll see his picture. And it's a 1982 release. It's an Eau de Toilette. We're gonna spray it on the strip, and then we'll be done. Yeah, really nice lavender blast too, but it is on the sharper side, okay? It's a much older profile, and they just don't really do fragrances like this anymore. Honestly, if you want that sharp type of profile, that like an update on Preferred Stock, for example, or if you want an update on Drakkar Noir, for example, or what else? Maybe even one man show. Not so much of an update on this, but more so the Drakkar Noir and the preferred stock. Get yourself a bottle of Zaharoff Signature Perron. For me, the juice is also purple, but it reminds me of that older profile, but modernized and way more sophisticated. There's sandalwood, there's oud in that thing, it's creamy, there's patchouli, lavender, and it's just from all over the world. It shows you on the website where the ingredients are from. But the Drakkar Noir is really nice. I think you can get away with it for evenings. It's too dated for me, so I'm not gonna recommend it for folks that are like younger, 20s, 30s, maybe in your 40s and up. You can get away with it, but that's just me. It does smell nice though. I enjoy smelling it, just not on myself, and I don't think my wife likes it on me either. So that's a big thing. Happy wife, happy life, right? So I thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate all your viewership, your support thus far. Father's Day is right around the corner because I'm recording this on the week before. So it's coming up this weekend and I'm really looking forward to it. So this is actually going to be a tag video as well. And the folks I'm going to tag is JC at Stay Fresh Productions. Give it up, give it up, give it up. JC has been a good friend of mine in FragCom for some time. He's been like a bit of a mentor, kind of just telling me different things about, fragrances, content creation. He's a really cool dude. Hopefully one day we'll be able to meet in person, or even double date, So yeah, I bless him and, his girlfriend Grace. They're really cool folks. So JC, I tag you. My number 2 tag is going to be more of a recent friend actually within FragCom. Really cool guy, and he's actually in the DMV area like myself, in Maryland. His name is Ken, and his page is Labe Aroma. Ken, and you've been a really cool friend, really great person to just connect with in FragCom. You had an awesome live stream with Mr. Cologne, the infamous Mr. Cologne, and that was really cool to watch. I definitely enjoyed that, Ken. So you've been tagged, sir. Give it up for Ken, y'all. All right. So that's all I got for today, folks. I am doing a giveaway on Drakkar Noir, One Man Show, Taxi, Brut, and I believe that's it. So just go ahead and make sure you're subscribed, like and comment on this video, and I'll do some type of random pool, and just let me know in the comments below if you'd like to be entered. And I'll go ahead and just give these away because I really don't need some of these fragrances here. And last but not least, I'm doing decant. So if you'd like a decant on anything I presented, just hit me up. All right, I'll cover shipping. We'll figure out the pricing, and I'd be more than happy to go ahead and set that up for y'all. So thanks so much, guys. Take care, and I appreciate all your love and support. Have a wonderful afternoon.